Hey guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So today I wanted to talk about my recent trip to Crabtowne, USA, which is located in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Now this is a pretty awesome restaurant slash bar slash arcade. So today we're going to go ahead and check it out. So this place is located in Glen Burnie, Maryland, and it's open year-round. Now it is closed on Wednesdays, so you do have to be mindful of that. But this place is so awesome. This is a pretty sweet seafood restaurant in Maryland, and it has shrimp, crabs, all kinds of seafood items, and they do have a well-stocked bar, so you can go there for some specialty drinks as well. Now, while you're waiting for your food, just like I did, you can explore the arcade side. Now, this includes vintage machines, and of course, there's pinball machines, arcade machines, claw machines, and just so many coin-operated machines. It's just so amazing. Now, they do have a pinball league and competitions there, as they do have over 95 machines total. So that is so awesome, and the way that it's set up is you can actually go over to the bar, get a couple drinks, order some food, and then hang out on the arcade side as well, as they do have tables and chairs in between each row of arcades. So I went there with my family, and this place is just so awesome. They have something for everyone to enjoy. Of course, you just go in there and immediately you're in awe. There are just so many rows of pinball machines, arcade games, and some that are just all-time classics. Of course, they have your Pac-Mans, your Galagas, they have Nintendo related games. They have a Nintendo Playchoice 10, which has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and some other Nintendo games in that machine itself. Now, of course, they do have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. They have some pretty awesome Tekken, Street Fighter, all the Mortal Kombat fighting games, and they even have a classic Killer Instinct arcade machine. So those are just some that I had to play. Now, it's not like typical arcades where they're pretty high priced. These take you back and you can play multiple games for just $0.25 a piece, and it's pretty fun. You just go in there with a couple quarters and you'll be set for several hours. And then even the pinball machines are pretty inexpensive. It's not like those rip-offs at the boardwalks and other high-trafficked areas that are only open seasonally and that are very overpriced and expensive. This place is so reasonable. They do have some pretty cheap arcade machines to go ahead and play. Now, of course, their pinball machines are all over the place. They have multiple rows of different style machines. They have some that are older, some that are a little bit newer, and they're all in very great shape. Now, there were only 2 games out of order in the entire place, which is pretty awesome, as they do actually rotate their machines out, and they do have a place that comes in and repairs them, so you can stay up to date on a lot of their games. Now, of course, these games are meant to be played, and they're not in pristine shape, but some of the pinballs are actually really awesome looking, and they're in very great shape. So these games were definitely meant to be played. They're pretty inexpensive, but you're not getting crap machines. You're getting machines that are so amazing, so expensive, and just awesome quality. So of course, I had to play tons of pinball games. We played the Beatles, we played Deadpool, we played Terminator, which has a gun to go ahead and launch the ball for that pinball action. Now, they even have some Pac-Man pinball. They have a Playboy pinball machine. They do have some older style pinball machines. They have that newer generation as well. So of course you'll see some classics like Twilight Zone. They even had Addams Family. There's Black Knight, and just so many other great pinball games. And of course, there's something there for everyone. So it's really awesome, especially if you're ever in the area to check it out. Now, of course, their arcade machines, they have tons of options. They have those shoot 'em up style games. Of course, you have your Galaga, your Pac-Man, your Miss Pac-Man. They even have some fighting style games like your Tekken, your Killer Instinct, your Mortal Kombat, and just some other Street Fighter style games and beat 'em up style games. They have all of that. They even have some light gun options. I played tons of pretty awesome games. We had Lethal Enforcers and just some other pretty neat ones that I haven't actually played before. And then of course I played Phoenix and some other pretty cool shoot 'em up style games. And then even that classic Space Invader style game. I got to play the deluxe edition, which is actually a really awesome style game, as the monitor isn't right up at the front. It's kind of drawn back and it makes you really get engrossed into the machine. So of course they have tons of different style games. So of course if you're ever in the area, this is definitely a place that I would highly recommend, as they have great food, great prices, great drinks, and great arcade and pinball action. Now this would be a place that you could just bring all of your friends to, go ahead and duel it out against one another on some pretty awesome fighting style games, get some light gun action in there, get some pinball action, and just play some pretty expensive games that would cost an arm and a leg if you were to buy the arcade machine or pinball machine yourself for only a fraction of the price. Whereas most of the machines only take a quarter. Some of them do take 50 cents or so, but it's definitely a great mix-up of the different style games, different prices, and just so much fun is to be had. You can just play for countless hours, go there, spend a whole day, order some food, get some drinks, and just really enjoy some classic arcade style fun. So of course, I really enjoyed my time there, and I'll make sure that I go ahead and spread out some of this footage across this video so that you guys can see exactly how many arcade machines and pinball machines there are. When I went, there was about 30 some pinball machines and about 60 some arcade machines. Their website says that there's about 95 or more vintage arcade and pinball machines there. And it definitely doesn't disappoint. There's racing games as well. There's just a great option of games and fun to be had at Crabtowne, USA. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.